Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. That's right, we're gonna hit up Target and Ross today, so let's just take a look. Wow, this is the first time I think I've seen the actual Fantastic Four on the sales floor. I had to order mine in the app and then pick it up, and I had to ask for the thing for somebody to go in the back and find it. Wasn't a whole lot of Marvel Legends there, so let's just continue to take a look at the rest of the store. I wanted to go buy these wrestling figures because the last time I was here, they had them on an end cap, and I was looking for this guy with a white cowboy hat. Looks like he's gone. But anyways, check out this Ninja Turtles car. This looks pretty cool. I only wish that it was maybe a little bit bigger because I think that's scaled for the 4.5-inch figures, and I'm not sure those 6-inch figures would fit inside of it. But anyways, there's some Ninja Turtles up there, and then it bleeds right over into the Jurassic Park section. Now we went over to the Transformers, check it out, and this one caught my eye for some reason, even though I don't collect Transformers. So anyways, they had some pretty cool stuff out here, and you know what? Maybe I will start. Anyways, this guy looks pretty cool. And then we got the McFarlane Superheroes. I've never really collected the scale except for maybe one or two, and because they're 7-inch. But anyways, they're going to go away because Mattel now has the license as of next year. Anyways, not a whole lot going on here. Check these out. These are actually kind of cool too. Got a whole like McFarlane section. Check this. A couple of the pegs came off. You got the Cobra Commander with the shiny visor. That is kind of cool. And you got the retro carded Stalker there. That's pretty cool too. He'll probably end up at Ross later on this year for Christmas. They still got a Legacy Firefighter. Oh, looks like they still got 2 Legacy Firefighters in stock. I know I was going to pick one more up, but there's no real deals in the app, and I'm going to wait for that. Anyways, here's a Masters of the Universe. That is pretty cool. That is Lion-O, and there is Cheetara. They look good. I'm just not collecting Masters of the Universe style of figures. But otherwise, they're kind of cool looking, and I'm thinking about it. Anyways, here's the Star Wars section. Mandalorians just hanging out. You got that skeleton crew robot up there. You got these troopers. This really like Death Trooper from Ahsoka. And check out all of these figures. They have just been hanging out in here since the last time I was here. Over a week ago, they have not moved. Anyways, here is the high-end collectible section. And check out that. They look like real teeth. Anyways, Ninja Turtles down there. You got the Hooper or whatever. And then you got your NECA Ben Coopers up there. Check this out. This is from Prey. That looks cool. He's bloody. Oh my gosh, that looks cool. Anyways, let's just take a quick look at what's left. Looks like they're having a sale on Funko Pops. Is it like buy one, get one, really? Probably because nobody's buying them. Okay, so we're at Ross now, and there's some Five Nights at Freddy's figures. They look pretty cool. They're like $5. I'm going to carry it around and then decide if I want it. Ninja Turtles here. Check this out. They got those Super 7s, but man, they are like $15. I don't know what they are thinking. Anyways, it's first thing in the morning over here. They just opened like minutes ago, so it should be fully stocked. Check this out. They got Heavy Metal Mandalorian or Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, Boba Fett. They got Bo-Katan. That is pretty cool. They got a whole set almost. I'm considering those as well. Let me just carry those around. And this is one of those things that if I don't find something that I really want, I end up getting something that I thought was kind of cool, but wasn't something that I actually came in for. I've been seeing those Strange Tales Marvel Legends pop up. And I've been kind of hoping that I might run into one or two of those. I'm really looking forward to Dracula and ooh, check this out, and the Storm. But anyways, they do have this guy here, which is kind of cool. Man, lots of accessories and one Build-A-Figure part. And look at that. There was one on the end of the peg there, and I just completely overlooked it. Anyways, I'm going to take both of those off the peg and carry them around for $5.99. Check out this like Mr. Beast thing. That is kind of cool. I've seen people use that for like some sort of a back-to-tank or something like that for their 6-inch figures, the container anyways. And since they're like $25 at Target, it's $15 here, I might get it. But anyways, here's a Spider-Man set. That's pretty cool. I have not seen that kind of a set before at Ross. It's kind of interesting. Here's a little nightlight. You got some Fortnite figures. Not a whole lot going on. I'm not seeing anything. There is this Marvel Legends down here that is Whiplash. We saw plenty of those. Oh, check that out. Beast Wars, but it's still like over 10 bucks. That's a little expensive. You can see that Marvel Legends Whiplash, but I'm not excited about that at all. I will point it out here in a second, but there's a Ninja Turtles in the back. So the Whiplash is here, but you know what? There were so many of them at like Christmas time, and I just passed on them. I couldn't imagine the little man purse that he was carrying around. But anyways, here's some more AEW figures, and check it out. I Spy with my eye. There's the Five Nights at Freddy's again, and then right below them are more of the Whiplash figures. Oh, check this out. Masters of the Universe. That is pretty cool. That guy's cool. Anyways, here's all the Whiplashes on the Iron Man card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so 6 in the store. Here's the Masters of the Universe figures. There's multiples of that also. So obviously that's what came in their stock today. That's kind of interesting. The character's kind of cool. I'm actually going to carry that around and just see if I can talk myself into wanting it. But anyways, there's a Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Vader set. Not a whole lot going on. I'm not seeing any more of those Marvel Legends for sure. Oh, that's kind of cool. Check that out. He-Man back there, or Skeletor, or whatever, the glow in the dark. Let's see, right over here, I Spy Thanos, if you need a big gigantic Thanos that has 4 points of articulation. Anyways, I usually get lucky right in this corner, but I'm not seeing anything. There were some of these wrestling figures, and it was 3 of the same guy, and that's not bad. They're like, less than $5. So that's a pretty good deal if you want to pick one up. Got to run over to Ross, and this Ross. Anyways, these are the figures that they had here. And I didn't really get anything except for the Legends. But when I got up to the front, I found Cassian Andor. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And have a fantastic day.